there everyone, and welcome to Blood and Gold Caribbean. So, a few subscribers at some point wanted me to play this, because it's basically Mount & Blade. It's very much Mount & Blade. It's Mount & Blade sort of mixed in with a pirate game, and as far as I can tell, it's sort of you mix the pirate game and Mount & Blade and you get something that's not quite good as either at this point. So yeah. Well, it's not a completely bad game, but there's some stuff where sort of okay, this Mount & Blade does better, and this maybe a proper pirate game would have done better. But I managed to get it on a sale, and we're gonna see how this works. Now, I actually had recorded an episode already, but turns out that the sort of in-game music was actually copyrighted. And this is not a mod or anything, this is a standalone game, but they copyrighted the music, so I had to redo rather than to sort of mute, which sort of messes up the sound level of my voice and stuff. So better yet than to redo it. So difficulty level, we're gonna go with medium for pirate. The medium level to sort of not too hard, as being a runaway slave might be. But not too much, so we start off quite easily. So we start off with a ship and a small crew. Allow me to quit without saving. As you can see here, it's very similar to Mount & Blade. It is basically Mount & Blade. And the trains and stuff, I mean the skills and stuff are basically the same, as you can see here. There's a few differences here to add in, sort of seafaring, naval combat, fleet commander, but most of it is similar or the same, as we can see with the different skills here. One of the new things though is trains, which you can add, which does some things like born leader here, you're being able to blah blah blah, and you get a bonus there. And maybe something more fitting to show, maybe you get ship boy, maybe give movement speed on the map and favorable wind in actual sort of naval combat and stuff like that. So you will be able to add those traits. I'm not entirely sure. I think I got my first trait when I reached level 3 or 4 or something like that. So that's roughly a, sort of an interval where you get the traits, or the trait points, I should say. But otherwise, it's the similar stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and set this up and set up my character name and stuff like that. And so I'll see you guys in game. And there we are. Now we're in game. We can see the map here, and we've got all of the Caribbean here, with the Spanish, the English, the French. We've got the Dutch as well, and we also got the pirates. They've got their own area here, and they've also got one area here on Jamaica. But right now we're here off the island of Santo Domingo, I think is what they call it. And let's take a look at what we have. So in our party here, our ship is called the Sea Queen. It's a war brigantine, and you can see the hull, the crew, cargo and stuff. Ship upgrades, what kind of cannons we carry. We can change flag. There's not a lot of them in game, but I guess we keep that one. And then we see the crew here, and we've got sort of, you know, the Mount & Blade kind of stuff, and then your this is the sort of boarding crew. Where you can look at the skill and stuff. And there we got me, James Steely. I'll probably add some nickname later on once I get sort of going, if I become a great pirate or something. And here we got our ship. What we can do is we can actually, first of all, we can go ashore and take a look here at the Petite Grove. And here we got the town. So rather than in Mountain Blade, where you end up on sort of a screen there, we actually get a 3D view here of the town. We got a number of places. We got the shipwright, the tavern, the mansion, the town hall, the market, garrison, fort. I think these are locked unless you actually become part of, in this case, the French. So then that will open up if I become sort of part of the French faction. Then we also got here a lot of quests here. And we got some French colonist lancers that I can hire. Looking for a job with a shipwright in need. They need a number of units delivered to them. We also have got some letter of marque versus the Kingdom of Spain, so we can attack Spanish ships. Illicit trade is looking for men of honor who share in the eagerness to stop illegal contraband and prohibit them illicit goods without honest taxation. Eliminate 5 gangs of evil smugglers, and you will be rewarded with 2,000 piasters. Tax exempt. Ooh, it's tax exempt as well. You know what? That sounds like a pretty good deal. We'll accept that. 5 gangs of evil smugglers compared to just the normal run-of-the-mill smugglers, but we'll accept that. Here we got our ship. We can sort of moor it at port and leave it here. If you've got multiple ships, maybe we'll leave some. Here we got merchant, stuff we carry right now. We carry a lot of rum right now. Might sell that for a good price. We got salted fish, but that's what the crew eats. So right now that's all they eat, salted fish. Much like they, most of the time, just eat grain in Mountain Blade Warband. And this is for your own business, so I guess if you build your own business. I haven't gotten that far in the game. So that, let's go to the shipwright. So we got a ship, we can buy new ships, we can switch out cannons, we can train our crew for 600. Since we made a bit of gold, we can do that. So now they went to, the level is trained, which means they're faster on the guns and such. And I don't know, maybe in the rigging as well. We got some upgrades. Early on here, there's not that many. There's the patches, I think is pretty good so far. Repair, but I haven't been really needed to repair during fighting. And some quite expensive. I haven't taken a look at what would be super needed. Most of these I don't think is really super necessary in the beginning, maybe. But as I go along, there probably is a few of these that will prove very useful. Sort of going around trying not to get sunk. You got the market, very similar to Mountain Blade. You got the same here, except for the goods merchant. So we got arms. And there we can see what I actually carry right now. Some riding boots, buccaneer's dress, and a felt hat. And then I got a blunderbuss pistol, light bullets, and a cutlass. Probably would like, maybe, a better sword. So balanced rich cutlass for 2,500. So we'll switch that out. I actually save this in case I'll hire some companions. I can give it to him. We got grenades, we got big swords, and yeah, stuff really. Armor, quite a lot of fancy stuff, armor stuff here. We got a fancy thick jacket. If I want to be, I think I'll go ahead and earn wearing a bit of a fancier jacket or a fancier hat by, you know, completing the mission that I got here to hunt down, and we got some horses to hunt down these smugglers. We got town hall and the mansion. The mansion is just to get to talk to the the man in charge, the guy that owns this place. And Town Hall you can go to, and let's see who's at the Town Hall. So we got a lot of fancy people here in this fancy place. So we got the guy who's in charge of it all, or of this colony. And he's standing around here with the noble ladies. We got the clerk, which is for when you set up your own business. It's basically instead of the... What's it called in Mountain Blade? It's called the... Yeah, you know what I mean. If you want to set up your own business, you do it through this guy. And then we got the banker. I have need of your banking services. They're gonna tell me actually at some point that I need to put some money into my bank. And I'm not entirely sure why, because I haven't gotten that far, but we can put a bit of money there just in case. Just in case. It's also very good because there's a lot of things that can go wrong when you play this, and you literally will lose everything. If you get taken down, sort of, they'll take... They won't like take, you know, what they take like 10% or something in Mountain Blade, or maybe it's even less sometimes. In this they'll take everything. Everything. You'll have nothing. I've lost up to like 30,000 being captive and then put on like a cotton plantation picking cotton. So yeah, we'll store some cash here with the banker. And what's left is the tavern. Let's go take a look at the tavern. Very similar to the one in Mountain Blade. It's very... There's not a lot of people here. We've got a weaponsmith who just... He's got even better stuff than... This one is actually very expensive just for being balanced handcraft. And mine is 33. Actually, let's see. It's got 1 point more in speed rating. And it's got 1 point more in reach. And it's got 1 point more in thrust and 1 point more in swing. And it's about... I think, what did I get mine for? Like 2,500 or something like that. This one's 6,600, so very expensive. But if you have the money, probably might be worth it just to have that little bit of extra. But we're not interested in that right now. Tavern keep. I haven't actually gone ahead, and I'm not entirely sure what you gain from having your way with the prostitutes. But I guess it's to do with morale, maybe, or the fact that you can contract syphilis and your brain sort of turns into mash. I'm not entirely sure what's the point there. And we're not going to investigate that right now. We've got a slave trader, very much like Mountain Blade. You go ahead and sell people to him. That guy just passed out from drinking hard. Oh, sorry. I think he heard me talking about him. And down in the corner, there's always this suspicious man. Always down here in the dark, dank corner. He's sometimes he dispenses missions, which you can get quite a bit of coins, and sometimes he just sits here thinking about dank memes. But I think for today, he is actually giving out jobs. What do you want, huh? Are you looking for some dank memes? No, I'm looking for a job. By the looks of you, I might have a certain task for a man of your abilities. One that requires the absence of moral fiber and quite a bit of discretion. Interested? Moral fiber? I've just got to the Caribbean and he already spots my character. You, sir, a good spot of character, because I have no moral fiber in me whatsoever. I'm all ears, my good man. A client of mine, best left unnamed, is involved in a dispute of economic nature with a certain competitor in the mining industry. He decides to make a bold statement concerning his competitor's productive enterprise. specifically to bomb the bloody thing into smithereens. I've got the right person to plant the powder keg, but he needs armed escort in the field. I'll pay you 7,000 piastres. Are you up for the job? This one is one of the... If I fail this, or if I get shot down and cut down and stuff, I'm gonna be working in the... They're gonna take everything I have, and then I'm gonna be working in the mine. So, to start off with this, also, this mission takes quite a while, so we don't want to do that for the first one. I think I will head out to sea instead. And, nah, sounds too explosive for me. How about you have hand over some of those SpongeBob memes instead? No? Oh. Right. Off we go, out to sea. Hunt down some evil smugglers, I will. Right, so... Put to sea! We got a smuggler fleet over there. Let's see about chasing them down. Oh, maybe we got something here. Smugglers! Yes! Attack the smugglers! You are one ship ready for battle, they have one ship as well. Renown for this battle is 4. Let's go ahead and engage the pirates. I mean the smugglers. So here we go, here's my ship. The, what's it called? The Sea Queen. We got the cannons and stuff, just like in any pirate game. And we can switch out what kind of shot we want. And I actually want to shell them with grape shot, so we can clear out some of the crew, because I'm planning on boarding the ship and then taking it as a prize, selling it at port. And we can go in closer, take a look. So we're closing in. One of the things that this lacks is I would have really liked, sort of like you have in Napoleon or Empire, that you sort of see where you can aim, because most of the times you just go press spacebar until you actually fire damned cannons, which is a bit annoying, I think. Oh, I think he actually fired canister on us, the bastard. Are we coming up here behind him? And space, boom, and then board. And I'm going from the thick of the action. So we got 22 guys, and they've got 10. And this is normal Manta Blade fighting. Arr! Except that I've got a blunderbuss pistol, so I'm able to shoot multiple people with it. Yar! Har! And a bottle of rum. And then, more so than this, you can also climb up in the rigging, which that guy's doing. Ay, ay, ay. Yar. Damn it! Then I'll have to climb up. Up to the crow's nest. Maybe I should draw my sword, actually. Hi! Way! And off he goes. Right, I also want to do another thing. Maybe see if we can climb down. There we go. Oh, you can sort of, you know, use the ropes to sling yourself across. So you can go over here and you could jump. Way! And then shoot and stuff. Right? We've captured the ship. One buccaneer of ours were killed, and yeah, you know, the standard Mountain Blade stuff. Ooh, maybe I like... Yeah, we'll take that one, that hat instead. Any good bullets? No? Tattered militia uniform. I'm not sure which one is the best looking. This one looks kind of ragged, plus we took it off a corpse, so... We'll pick everything, just because. Ooh, more salted fish. Jewelry? Tobacco? This was quite the price. And we'll add it to our fleet. And as you can see, for taking down a smuggler, we also increase our relationship with the Netherlands, France, Spain and England. We get some renown, and we got some experience, and back to the Petite Grove to sell the ship, possibly repair our own ship, stock up on new crew. We'll go over to the shipwright. So here is our ship. It was slightly damaged, so I paid 32 piastres to repair it. Then we got this ship that we captured, and we're gonna go ahead and sell it for 3,500, which is quite good price. We're gonna hire some wait, did I actually have... We took something else, didn't we? Tobacco, yeah, we're gonna sell the tobacco maybe as well. Oh, this place actually has a tobacco plant, like a tobacco plantation. You can see the amount of tobacco they have right there. So it's best if we go and sell that somewhere else. But I think if we put to sea and we go to quests, we will see the illicit trade. We've taken down eliminate evil smugglers. So we've taken down one evil gang of smugglers. Now we need to take down another one. Oh, War Brigandine, that's the same one as we have. Havast ye pirates! I have come to we start off as the level we start off on was medium, as a dastardly pirate. But what we keep doing is chasing down smugglers. So the wind is in my favor, as we can see. It's blowing a light breeze to the north, and it's blowing right in the back of us, and they're sort of traveling straight up through the wind. So we have the wind on our side. We'll be able to lay a broadside of canister on them, and then hopefully we'll turn in to capture the ship, and I will bring it to port. Let's see, we're closing in here. Gonna lower the sails a bit. Oh, now I'm gonna up with the sails again. Turn, turn, turn. And let's see. Oh, we're not in range. Ooh, he fired round shot at us. Ooh, there we go. We fired. As I said, it's really hard to sort of see when you're in range and when you're not in range. So you just have to spam the button. And we were able to give him 2 broadsides before we were able to attack. And 21 troops against their 11. I'll go from the thick of the action. And my blunderbuss pistol is very useful against... Okay, the thing is, it's quite easy to shoot your mates. I gained a level! And now I'm gonna get the captain. Oh, one of the things I have a problem with is I can't really seem to control them while we're in this ship mode. So they keep charging, so right now there's not a problem because there's more of us than there are of them. But if you were to be, say, boarded by the enemy, you would want to not maybe have your men charge over, but rather take defensive position aboard your boat. And so I'm not entirely sure why you can't really control them, or I'm stupid and I haven't figured out how. But the normal sort of controls don't seem to work. Right, we lost 4 sailors killed. Gained some crap. I'm gonna take all of this anyways. Grain. Beer. Like beer. Silver. Ooh, that's nice. And we've claimed everything from the ship, and we will claim the ship. And we also gained a level. And now we're gonna go to Santo Domingo. Oh no, it's not Santo Domingo, it's Santiago. And we're gonna go ahead and repair the ship, sell the other ship, sell the stuff. You know, the same thing we did last time. And ooh, we'll sell this for 5,000. So we're making quite a bit of coin. We're probably gonna need to hire some more sailors. 18 sailors this time around. But we have 21,000 gold at this point. And let's see, they have no tobacco, which means I can sell it for a much higher price than in the other place. And then, have they silver? No, they have not, which means I can sell that at a high price as well. Do they have beer? No, they have not. I can sell that as well. Very nice. And we'll keep the food. They've got cheap bananas, so let's buy 3 bananas. Damn it, I just wanted 1 banana. There we go. 1 banana. And then we can sell the arms, I mean the armor actually. Yes. We'll sell everything. Everything has to go. And now I'll buy a ragged fancy jacket. How about that? That looks very fancy. I would like some, maybe a more fancy hat. Fancy, that's pretty fancy. And how about some gloves? Sturdy common gloves. These are even more fancy. They got inlays and everything. Now look very fancy. I could probably go for something like this, but I think that doesn't seem like a type of thing maybe what a dastardly pirate would wear, would he? Hardened boots. No, I think I like the dark ones. The light one made me look a bit, how should we say, yeah. Oh, 4,000. It's got the lowest speed rating, but it's got it's got a lot better weapon reach. It's got 36, 27 in thrust, so that's pretty good sword actually. Flintlock pistol. I like the blunderbuss pistol actually pretty much, so that's. But maybe I should have some heavy bullets instead. And then maybe I should have this basket hilt sword, 4,000. Yeah, and we'll save this for companions. So I'm quite the pirate now. Ooh. Heavy mace. That's interesting. Maybe I should have some grenades. That could really level the playing field. 7 small grenades with 100 damage each. If I get boarded by a larger party, that could really help me out. And they're not that expensive. So we'll have those. And we should really go ashore maybe and see if I can have just a fight ashore. I like the fact that I'm purple. And a pimped out pirate. Let's see if we can have a battle on shore to show how that works. Because I'd rather they have it sort of like the normal Mount and Blade stuff than the thing they have in this. Or maybe I haven't just gotten used to it yet. See if some of these pirates maybe are smugglers. There we go, bandits. That was actually quite a few of them. 15 versus 15. This could be quite the battle. So, right. We start off here where I can actually sort of... I'm not entirely sure what all this is. But I can sort of click on this. Can move that around. Not entirely sure why we would put that here. Or what's the importance of putting it here. But, right. We want to have the Buccaneer Musketeers. I want them to take up the strategic position right there. Okay, so it doesn't even leave a mark, but they're going there now. And the French Renegades, we want them over there. Oh, now it actually did. There we go. Now, now it's moving. No, wait. Why are you... So. Okay, so maybe there is actually a... I don't know. Can I move? No. Yes. Let's start the battle. Right. There they are. So rather than the sort of the old style where I could sort of select a group, well, I can right now. One thing, it's good that you can actually see sort of what group you have selected, but I would like to have, you know, when you hold down F1 you can move them out, but you can't here, so you'll have to actually tell them to follow you, charge and retreat. So you can't sort of take these guys and say, you know, move forwards a bit. Or maybe I can move them here on the map actually. Yeah, if I want to move them, I have to move them through the map rather than do it in the during the actual battle. Did we have a cannon? It looked like we had the cannon. Although I'm not sure that I can actually use it. Let's see if they turn up. I haven't actually tested the small grenades. We'll see how they work. Oh, I think we've spotted the enemy over there. Like at this point, I probably wanted to move the renegades over there. Wanted to move them to that hill, and so when these guys come into view here in between, both groups will be able to fire upon them there. But now I have to go in here, and I sort of have to guess where the bloody oh, there's quite a lot of them actually, and I have to sort of guess where the hill is. Guess there maybe. Have we started firing? I have them on fire at will. I'm gonna follow these. Oh, actually, now they're moving to counter my move, which is not good. We'll have to move you guys back. We don't want you to get swarmed out there. They should be within. Oh, these guys have fired. Fire! God damn you! Fire! Now for this, normally I usually don't have the banners on, but since everyone looks exactly the same, I think it's probably best to actually have the banners on. Charge, men! I really like the blunderbuss pistol, and there's a skill that makes it so the bullets sort of travel through the enemy. So in the future there could be a possibility of you sort of. You're gonna pay for this. You're gonna pay for this. I like how I guess he spent all the money on that cuirass, and then he got a stick as his melee weapon.
Bloody ruffian! You're gonna die! You beat the sea urchin!
Nothing but a sea urchin. It's pretty good at fighting that guy. And we won! 4 killed, 1 wounded. So I really sort of need to get myself a medic. We'll take everything. That cuirass, that could be my like battle cuirass, but I don't. It's very red, so it looks like I'm part of the English army. I gained another level. Anyways, this looks like it's been quite a long video, but yeah, I've gone ahead and showed you a lot of stuff, and I'm not sure how much I will be doing of this, but if you guys like it, I will definitely continue this. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed it, and hopefully I'll see you guys for the next one. Bye!